Hi folks, Collegiate Postgame Show on day 3 of the Single Leg Tournament 2013. Marcus Traxler, Spencer Chase, as usual. Spencer, 3 schools, 4 teams left. South Dakota State is qualifier in both title games for the second straight year, and they're both rivalry affairs, which is pretty surprising. Let's just maybe say in general, what was the biggest surprise you saw on day 3?
Well, I don't know about the biggest surprise. I think what I really take away is the USD women's performance today was. IUPUI is a very good women's team, and I think what was the final on that game? 82-72. I think that's kind of a misleading final score in my opinion. I think USD outplayed them a little more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting. Somebody brought up in the presser after that game. At the end of last year, people were already pegging them for this year's title game.
Yeah.
Just knowing they had a lot of turnovers. They lost Amber Heggie, they lost some other good players, and they're here, which is kind of surprising. They had a coaching change, which I don't think people expected. So Amy Williams has got a good ball club. I think it's going to be a great game. I think SDSU is the favorite. They won the first 2 games. Not that that means much now. They've been here before. It's going to be mostly SDSU fans based on what we've seen so far. I would probably put it like 75-25. It'll be sold out.
That's probably a fair number.
I don't know, anything else on that? You like SDSU in that one too?
I think it's hard not to. I think USD is going to have better years down the road. I think that Nicole Seacamp, the Aussie, she's going to be very good. I'm going to say right now, it wouldn't surprise me if she got Player of the Year in the conference next year. She's a very gifted player. I think she's going to do really good things in that program. So it wouldn't surprise me to see a rematch of this year's title game next year. I mean, there are good things in that program. There's good things in SDSU's program. So I think this is going to be. I don't know if I'm willing to call this barn burner or a landslide.
An arena burner.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be an incredibly close game. I don't think it's going to be a landslide. I think SDSU maybe by 5 or 10, somewhere in that area. I think SDSU is the better team. It depends on which SDSU team shows up.
Yeah, you think of the 4 title games in one. Yeah. Last year was in overtime. A couple years ago was in overtime. They seem to play games closer, even if they are favored by a lot.
Yep.
I think that's something to take into consideration, even though each year's going to be. I think the winner's going to have 60, 65 points. I think it's going to be a great game to have in both occasions, the men's and the women's have, border war, if you will, for a title, and that's great. I think NDSU has a foot in that game, that's for sure.
So we're fighting for a basketball version of a Dakota marker and the Showdown Series trophy in these ones. So
I think this is the true South Dakota Showdown.
Yeah, true.
I feel like it's nice to have the Corn Cup, but this is it.
Yeah, I mean this is where the bragging rights are. And because the discussion going back and forth, this game will always be brought up.
This is the first one of hopefully many between these 2 schools, these 3 schools, if you will.
And something Saul Phillips brought up in his post-game presser. Back when NDSU and SDSU made the decision to go D1 in the same year, could they have imagined a year like this 12-13 year has been, where there's 2 incredibly important football matchups where, you think about it, this is going to be the second time this year that SDSU and NDSU squads are going to meet up to decide a conference title. SDSU could have won the conference title in Fargo in their regular season. And now we're going to see this game. I mean, what a transformation.
This is for the creme de la creme from every major school. I don't have Tom Duple nearby, but I would imagine that he's very pleased with the 2 games he'll get to.
Oh, yeah. How would you not?
We'll see you then. How about that? We'll probably do one of these after the women's game and then one after the men's, because they both deserve their own billing. For Marcus, he's Spencer. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you on Championship Tuesday.